Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it. A whole nother week in the books. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I know this was like a last minute posted live, but yeah, we're back again for another Vendor Teacher Spotlight. We're going to have Amber from Sew Majestic come on with us later on. And so we're just going to start off like a typical wine and chat. What's everybody drinking on tonight? Both alcoholic, non-alcoholic, let me know. So tonight I've got a weird concoction. I've got rum that's from Nassau. So we haven't been on here, I think, since the cruise, but the cruise for the first Sew Magical at Sea was definitely interesting for sure. We took a lot of detours and we went from going to Haiti. We were supposed to go to Labadee, Haiti. Then we were supposed to go to the Grand Bahamas, and then somehow we ended up in Nassau. So I got a local rum while I was there because it's one of my favorite things to grab. And then I mixed it with root beer because that was the only thing I had in my fridge. So we're drinking root beer and rum tonight. It'll be interesting for sure. But yeah, I think hopefully one day we will get out to Labadee, Haiti, and actually get to experience that. So I think that'll be really good. Let's see. Oh, who do we got on here tonight? Kathy's on. Hi, Mama Smee. How is it? I don't know. It's been so long since, so whatever weekend I feel like already. Oh no, water, Kathy. It's because I'm not there. I would have gotten you something. Let's see. Coke because I'm at work. I mean, that's understandable. You probably shouldn't drink alcohol on the job. Let's see. Dina's watching from YouTube. Vanilla rum and root beer would be delicious. I might have to try that one. That sounds delicious. Maybe like a cream soda-y type flavor. I don't know. Okay, so I see that Amber has now joined us. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce her so we can go ahead and get started. Wherever you're watching this from, please feel free to comment along the way. Tell us hi, where you're from, what you're drinking on, and feel free to ask questions along the way as well. But I'll go ahead and introduce Amber from Sew Majestic.
Hey, hi everyone. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. I clicked in and the camera wasn't working and I was like, Jason's gonna help me. So I got it through a different browser. So we're good.
Good. I'm glad it worked.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But so how are you? How you doing?
Good. I'm excited for a 3-day weekend. So
yeah. Right. Yeah. It is Memorial Day on Monday, isn't it?
Yes.
I keep forgetting the holidays now that I don't have a corporate job, and like the kids are out of school now, so I don't.
Yeah, I saw your post, and so I'm a teacher here in New York City, and we still have a month left. We don't get out. I think it's the 28th of June.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it's that week of the Tuesday. So literally, it's like get out of school, and then the next day we're gonna drive to Tennessee.
Oh, you're driving down to Tennessee from New York?
Yes.
Oh, like, we're gonna come meet in the middle then.
Yeah, I love driving. Like, I love road trips. Like, I'm excited about it.
I'm not. But I'm glad you are. I'm glad you're excited for it because you're a teacher, right? Like,
yes.
Full-time day job is
yes. This year is a little different. I'm working out of an office and observing other teachers and giving feedback. But yeah, this is my 13th year, 12 years in the classroom, middle school and upper elementary. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so then you decided, okay, so let me introduce you. Let me start from there. So you're Amber, and your company that you have is Sew Majestic.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, what is Sew Majestic? Like, what do you do and how did you get started?
Okay, so I've always been a crafter my whole life. Like, I had a Cricut machine since like the original. So I've always been super crafty, and people are like, oh, and you should sell your craft. So I would do like regular like markets and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when my niece was born, my mom was made a quilt for her. She is a paraprofessional and learned through home ec class and made like a quilt and cute little bibs. And we bought my mom a sewing machine, and it sat in the basement and collected dust. So like I think it was like 2019. I was like, I'm going to learn to sew. So I took my mom's machine here to New York and basically taught myself to sew from scratch. And it just became like this obsession where then I started making things and I'm like, oh, well, I really want like this zipper pull. So I spent the whole year of 2020 like
Yeah.
researching suppliers and contacting and getting samples. And then like January 1st of 2021, launched the business. And so I think of it as it's like colorful. Like a lot of our stuff is bright colors.
Yeah.
We have some, they're mostly exclusive pulls, some regular ones.
I feel
Um,
like what you carry though, you belong here in Florida. You don't
so
belong in New York. You belong here in Florida because it matches a lot of my themed fabric, which is like hibiscus and like tropical and beachy. And you're just like,
yes,
are you
yeah. So like
from New York?
yeah, so like the pink flamingos and
Got the palm
um,
trees.
yeah, the green
Ah!
palm tree.
There you go.
So funny story is I actually went to college at Eckerd College in St. Pete, Florida.
No way.
So yeah, so it's
Oh,
funny
okay.
because that's where the influence comes from. My heart is like still half in Florida. Like
I'm
I
just saying we're a cool
yes.
we're a cool place to live. I'm just saying.
Yes. You have all the fun things. Like
The
uh
beaches.
I miss it. Sometimes I'm like, why did I move back north? But I like being able to go visit still. So
Understandable. I get it. I won't take offense. But yeah, so you have a wide variety of like hardware type things, right?
yes. So I would say like the biggest selection we have are like different zipper pulls. So we mentioned like the tropical ones. Let me show you. Like here's a green frog.
Dogs are cute.
So some of our other more popular ones, because I'm a teacher, are like it's school books and it says like history and literature, school bus pulls for all the science people.
Yeah, and I like how you make them generic enough that they can be used in a wide range of things and they're not like they just can be there's just so many ways you can use all your pulls and all your designs that you use.
Yeah. So something about us is that none of our items are trademarked or copyright. So we don't do like any characters or anything. It's
Right.
all generic artwork. So our zipper pulls, and we've recently started adding in more webbing, vinyls. We have that's our big thing for Tennessee. I just ordered a whole bunch of clear vinyl.
Yeah.
So we have 4 prints on our website right now. 3 are still in stock, but I added sports, another floral, and like a back to school clear vinyl print that I think will be
Oh,
really cool.
fun. If you want, I can pull up your website too and you can walk us through kind of like what you've got on there.
Yeah, sure. Perfect.
I will.
So yeah, so it's all like by different categories.
Yeah.
So you'll see like the zipper pulls, and that's the other thing too. We carry all our zipper pulls in 6 standard colors. You can see them there with like the dolphins has the 6 standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But then some of our other more fun pulls, like our frogs, we also have in green, or the turtles, or palm trees, or pink flamingos. So I love adding in a colorful pull if we can.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And then some of our zipper tape. So the over the rainbow tape that you see there, the bottom left, the black and white,
Yeah.
we actually gave away a free yard of that at Florida
Yes.
SME last year.
And
So
people were so thrilled about it. They were like, "I get free zipper tape?" I'm like, "Yeah, just go."
yeah, so we plan on doing the same thing for Tennessee as long as the
Really?
shipment. Yes, so not that exact one. We have a different like style, but we
Right.
do plan on doing it as long as the shipment comes in time.
Yeah, we
So
love shipments from our suppliers, don't we?
yes, exactly. I
They're
mean, knock on wood, I have to say, like living in New York City, I'm pretty thankful. Our mail moves really quickly. So yeah, like knock on wood, it's been okay. So hopefully it stays that way.
yeah, for real.
And oh, the other thing about our stuff is everything is always retail. So we don't do pre-orders at all.
Right.
So anything that you see on our site is available to ship, and usually like we'll get to the post office some if it's early enough, like literally the same day or within 1 or 2 days. And if we sell out of something, we'll restock it. Nothing is like limited and you don't have to, feel like you're going to lose out. Like if it sells out, we will add more.
Yeah, you keep it well stocked.
We try. I hate personally like going for something or feeling like, oh my god, I have to get it now because I'll never be able to get it again. So that's like one of something that we wanted to incorporate in our shop that we specifically always have it available.
It's amazing. I love it so much. It's great.
Yeah, so our hardware, and we have like the thicker style of hardware. We only have like the 5 different finishes. We don't have antique bronze for all of them. But yeah, and I will have more hardware added. I just got a shipment in, but I have to pull out what I need for the kits for my class in Tennessee
Fair,
first.
fair.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna talk about your class you're teaching for
Yes.
for Tenne-SME here in a little bit. But yeah, stay tuned on that one. But yeah, so you've got the hardware, and then I love your webbing so much.
Yeah, and so the
So
webbing might
fun.
be thanks. The webbing might be a little funky when you look at it because of the weights. I literally had to split it by like a 5 yard, a 3 yard, or a 1 yard cut.
Yeah.
So if anybody's wondering why it shows 3 different ones, that's exactly why. Otherwise,
Yeah.
the shipping will be crazy. But yeah, the webbing is all like standard, matches a whole bunch of different things. Like actually that webbing, that leopard print, we have, I gotta pull it off right here, but you can see like we
Okay.
have this clear vinyl right now in stock that matches it. Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes,
that matches
it's
perfect.
so pretty.
Yeah, so we'll have this in Tennessee, and there's still a few rolls left on the site as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I try to like match everything.
I mean, I love that you can find a theme and you can kind of stick to it with you. So if you it's frustrating sometimes when you find a fabric you really love, but now you can't find the pulls to really match it or the webbing and so on and so forth. So it's kind of nice that you really think that through and come up with the different products to kind of all go together.
Yes, and we've especially been trying to do that. It is a slow process because we do everything retail, so we're paying for stuff up front.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it's been a slow growth of that, but absolutely, like it's more and more you can find stuff and just like complete your whole bag right from the site.
nice. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so webbing, and then looks like you've now got some fold over elastic.
Yeah, so I actually wrote a beach bag pattern that requires
Which
fold
is
over
amazing.
elastic.
I'm so glad you did. I was always curious when because you've striked for me in the past, and we haven't been doing much of it lately. But when you did, you made that big Sew Magical at Sea fabric like tote.
Yes.
I'm like, it's amazing. Where is that? And you're like, it's just a thing I threw together.
Yeah, it's yeah, so that literally turned into a pattern. So those were ones that I had. This is what I have left over from samples. So we
Yeah,
have more colors coming in, and we are also going to add the mesh to carry at our site as well.
nice. Yeah, the mesh
So
is not always easy to find, especially
yeah,
if you want pretty colors.
yes, exactly.
Okay. Vinyl fabrics.
Yes. So those are, yeah, I think those are the ones that we have so far. Um and then we'll be adding some more colors. Like again, I said the clear TPU vinyls will have 3 additional prints that will be released first at Tennessee, and then they'll get added to our website after.
So like while we're sitting here too, because I'm terrible about opening my packages too. I ordered some from you and I was like, oh, let's just make it a live opening. But
Oh,
I'll have to find scissors and actually open this. So we'll keep going, but I'll try to
okay.
open this
Oh,
one.
that's so awesome.
Okay, and then tell us you have patterns now as well.
Yes. So the Eileen pool tote is named after my mom because she loves the beach and the pool, and I grew up doing those things. So yeah, that is it. Actually, on the cover page, it's hard to see, but if you click the cruise fabric from you is part of the on the right hand side. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there it is too with the duckies.
So cute.
Yeah. So
Was I supposed to go somewhere?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, it's a nice day," and then it was, like, freezing here in New York, so I had, like, my hat and winter jacket with my
With
pool
the
bag.
flamingo tote. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had some amazing testers. I was so grateful that, like, they lived in warm weather.
Yes, 'cause, beach tote really sells itself more.
Yes. And then my, first pattern is the winter crescent bag, which is what I'll also be teaching in Tennessee.
Right, exactly, which I'm so excited about. It's such a cute bag.
Yeah, thanks. It has
Like
2 different sizes, like, that one's a little bit extra long.
mhm,
We're gonna do the regular size.
nice.
Yeah, the
And
cork
it
one is the regular.
yeah, it just looks so roomy, but also small and simple enough. I feel like that's such a good bag to take to so many
Yes.
places or just be your everyday bag too.
Yeah, I use it as my everyday, and I've also used it as, like, concerts more recently too. Not the ones where you need, like, the clear for, like, the big stadiums, but, like, the smaller concert venues that it's just, like, small and light enough that it's right there.
Okay, and then you've got your more section.
Yeah, there's just, like, stickers, and, now that you have your sticker anxiety book, people
Ah,
can
yes.
add it to them.
Yes, it's a requirement now to have any stickers. So I think I got some in this package too, but yeah, in the sticker anxiety book. I have
That's
my one. I was putting ones in it for our during our Patreon live the other day.
That's awesome. I plan on getting one in Tennessee. And yeah, and the rest is just like some of my more like handmade stuff that I also throw up there.
You know, like finished goods, things like that. You know, because
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
own a sewing business and you have all these things, you still make all the things.
Yeah. It's like taking over. I have so many, but it's so much work to put them on the website.
Yes.
So sometimes if it's like in my Instagram or whatever, and people are like, "Is this for sale?" I'm like, "Yes, you want it? Sure."
Why not? Okay. Oh, look, I did get stickers. Ha! Okay.
Yeah.
So here we're getting a live unboxing from Sew Majestic.
Yay!
I ordered stuff and I was like, "Oh, I'm so excited."
That's awesome.
And then I got on 3 trips every other weekend for
Yeah, you've been so busy.
so I got this one, "Just a girl who loves fabric." It's so true. It's going in my book. And then "Be a rainbow in someone else's cloud." I love that. That's so sweet.
Yeah, thanks. We try
And
to add stickers to every single order, like a handwritten thank you card, a little business card, and like a free sticker.
yeah, if I can here, this is my fault. So yeah, so my invoice, which I don't wanna look at, um, and then my little handwritten note and my card. I'll read that later. Um, and then, gosh, I ordered a bunch, I feel like. I got the webbing because how freaking cute is this?
Oh, the tropical,
This
yes.
matches, like I just feel like it matches so much of our So Magical fabric, both our Florida line and our cruise line. So I was like, "Oh." So but
Yes.
I got it in 2 sizes because I can never know what I need, right? So it's an inch, inch and a half. And then
Yeah.
I got the froggy pools. I don't remember why, but they were cute, and I said, "Okay." And I had to get them in green because frog's not in green, and plus
Right. Yes, exactly.
and then the palm trees are perfect. I mean, Florida 2023 fabric might have palm trees in it.
Go for it.
I was like, "Oh, this is gonna match perfectly." So Natalia's gonna be thrilled with me. And then
That's awesome.
I got this one. What is this one again? Because it's gorgeous.
That's we call it the holographic diamond vinyl.
I don't. You can't even see how holographic it is on the camera, though. It definitely has like tints of blue and like pinky colors in it. As you're
Yes.
doing it.
Depending on the fabric that you put it next to, it will pick up different colors as well.
Love it. And then I got the clear and the what do you call this one? Because I just look at it as palm leaves.
Yeah, I think we called it like plant leaves, to be honest, something generic.
But it's so
That
pretty.
Yeah, that one's actually, sold out, but we'll have it in Tennessee. We ordered more.
Glad I snagged it in time.
Yes.
Yeah, we're like, okay, this all matches 2023 Florida fabric. So thank you.
Yay!
I got it before everybody else found out about it.
That's awesome.
Okay, so that is who you are, what you do. So what are you planning besides, the extra free zipper tape and everything for everybody? What are you planning on bringing to Tenne-SME?
We plan on bringing literally everything that you see on our website.
Nice.
Um, we brought everything but hardware to Florida. So we are going to try to bring the hardware as well. I don't think we're going to bring as like we literally packed the SUV and put every single pull, everything that we had. It was like completely packed.
Oh
Um,
no.
so I don't think we're going to be bringing as much quantity. Of course, our more popular pulls, like our flamingos, palm trees, there was like hearts, like different ones that are more popular. We're going to bring them.
Yeah.
But a more limited amount of the others. So
Right.
anything that's on our website, we plan on having in Tennessee.
Nice.
Um, yeah, there's a couple other little things I have in the works that, again, I'm hoping that it will be in here in time. But again, it's not going to be like exclusive to Tennessee. So if it's not there, it will be on our website eventually.
Okay, cool. I mean, that'll be everybody. You're okay. I'm stuttering now, but everybody that came to your booth loved it. But I loved how it was all packaged. It was so clean and easy to find, and how colorful it was too.
Oh, it was like a big rainbow.
It really was a giant rainbow. And I'm stoked to see it in Tennessee and like what you do next. It's gonna be
Yes. We are gonna adjust it a little bit. We have like the pegboard still, but I think we're gonna bring it more vertical. But
nice.
yeah, we all our zipper tape was like bundled and like literally like this. It was like a rainbow table. But yes, it worked really well. So we plan on having the same thing for the zipper tape there.
Yeah, so it's very eye-catching. It's gonna be hard to miss the Sew Majestic booth. Let me tell you.
Look for the rainbow.
Yeah, just find the rainbow. Okay, so we talked about what you're bringing to SME, who you are, what you've done. But tell us about your class. So this is the first time you're teaching with us.
Yes, I'm super nervous. It's real. I was talking to
Why?
Jason.
You're a teacher.
I know, like, put me in front of kids and I'm good, but I'm like, oh my God, I have to teach in front of adults. And I'm just like, I'm
Adults are
really
easier than
nervous.
kids. Are you kidding me?
So, yeah, I'm super excited. Like, there's quite a few people that signed up. Like, I was blown away with how many people signed up for the class. So,
Yeah.
if you have signed up already, thank you. I think there's like a few more seats left. So, if you want to get in,
Mhm.
um, something that was really important to me, I included that you could get a class kit, but if you didn't want to pay for the class kit, you can bring your own stuff. I really wanted to make the class as accessible to anybody who wanted to join.
Right.
Um, so yeah, so that is an option. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm putting together the bag, like the class kits now. So I'll show you a couple of the options.
Yeah.
Um,
How
yeah.
exciting.
So we are gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 vinyl options. I didn't bust this open yet, but it's the black lace vinyl. We had it in our booth last year,
Mhm.
and then also this silver.
Oh gosh, that bag and that lace would be gorgeous.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. Let me see, I'm trying. This one, like, it's hard to see. Like it doesn't get
Everything's hard to
trusted.
see on a camera. It's terrible.
Yeah. So we call this our blooming fabric. So it's not
Right?
as yeah, it's not as pronounced as the lace. It's not as like a deep of an emboss.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has a beautiful print. And so this
Mhm.
is the silver, but we also have it in pink, black, and like a blue on our website.
That is so pretty. It looks embroidered.
Yeah, it actually it is. It is embossed, but like with embroidery like print, I guess if that makes
It's
sense.
so cool. I've
Yeah. So
never seen something like that before.
yeah, I'm really excited. So with the black, we were thinking like matching it or
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
always bright.
Like a pop of color with it, right?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. And then this one I really like with the
Ooh,
rose gold and the blue.
that's
And
gorgeous.
I ordered um webbing. I'm trying to hold it on.
Oh, that goes together so good.
So I'm pretty excited about this one. This was like kind of
Yeah.
one of those unexpected. I was like in the back room, just like putting different colors together. I'm like, oh, I really like this. So yeah, so if your machine can handle vinyl, these are going to be 2 of the options.
Yes.
And then I'm so excited about this next one. I reached out to Nancy from Fabric Therapy,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, Nancy, can I order some Theratex from you? Because I
Yes.
don't want to have to interface anything. Like, I want to make it easy for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I have 2 options from Nancy. So this is just like a
Gorgeous.
black splattered, and I
Yep.
really like it with our purple.
That goes together perfectly.
Yeah, but you could also, like, literally you could I'm trying to
Ooh, the
figure out
pink
the
one's
camera.
are cute. You could put, like, a neon green, the
Yeah,
blue, yep. There's
you
so
could
many
do
options.
literally the over the rainbow tape, like, so much
Yeah.
stuff matches this, so I'm really having trouble, like, narrowing down options for kids.
Just be like, "Here, pick one."
Yeah, exactly. I need, like, a box that, like, fill in the blank. What else do you want? Like,
Exactly.
and then this is the other print, which is really beautiful. It has,
Mhm.
roses on it, but
Yeah.
again, also has an like, you
So
see,
many
like,
color options with it, yep.
it
Mhm.
just makes it pop,
I
or
mean, the
we
blue
have
would go well with it too.
yeah, so I'm super excited about this, and if you've never ordered, TheraTex or never used it, it's gonna be
Mhm.
a perfect, time to test it out.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really thankful and grateful to Nancy for allowing me to use it in her class.
That's amazing. I love when vendors and teachers and different companies are able to collaborate together and really be able to offer such a variety of products
Yes.
to the students and to the people who come to SME. It makes my heart happy to see kind of everybody helping each other out and the community just growing and getting bigger.
Yeah, that was, like so Florida was our first time, and
Mhm.
I was blown away with how nice and helpful everybody was.
Mhm.
Like, it was just such a pleasant experience, like,
Yeah.
you can't put it into words, like, how great it was.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think that's my favorite part sometimes is just seeing everybody become friends by the end of it, and they're like,
yes.
"All right, great, we're now stuck together, thanks."
Yeah, see you in a few months, like, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Um, I also reached out to Lauren from Mormino, and so
Yeah.
our liners are inside, are gonna be her water resistant. Sorry, I'm
Nice. Yeah, and her
reversing the
colors
camera.
will go really well with your colors.
Yes, so I'm so excited.
Beautiful. I think I
So,
have at least 2 of those. I
yeah,
get them.
so that will be what I'm doing this weekend is cutting kits and putting them all together to
Yeah,
start emailing everybody for their choices.
we're kinda close.
Yes. I mean, if it wasn't last minute, it wouldn't be me though, like
I mean, I don't think it would be any of us at this point. I think we're all procrastinators, but in a positive way.
yes, yes, exactly.
Creatively procrastinating.
Yes. I need that hard deadline to be like, "I gotta get it done."
Yeah, it's like, "Hey, don't freak out or anything," but
Yeah,
right around the corner.
yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
I think
And
that
just a reminder, so that is the winter crescent bag, right? So if you
yes,
have that,
yeah.
yeah.
This is the regular size.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna bring a kit where we can like I put a snap here, or you could like sew a line, or if you wanted to put what is it, a rivet or whatnot,
Yeah,
you could do any of that. So we're gonna sew up this size,
yeah.
and
So many
totally
options.
doable. Um, and the pattern, I hope people love it. I wrote it for literally a beginner
Yeah.
because I was like teaching myself to sew and I was like, I don't know what any of this means. So when I write my patterns, sometimes they're a little bit, I don't want to say they're not, I wouldn't call them wordy, but there's like a lot of pictures and steps like
Yeah.
broken down. But
Mhm.
my intent is that if you've never sewn a bag before, you could like pick up my pattern and sew it.
And so it yeah. But I love that intention behind it because sometimes I think those who have been sewing forever, who write patterns, take it for granted and don't remember sometimes, like, not all of us know what it means to have an inset zipper or to I don't know, birth a bag. I mean, sometimes those terms are so foreign to people who are just starting. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, sometimes over explanation is better than not enough. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. My
And
thought is that if you don't need it, you could just skip over it, but if you do, it's there.
exactly. Wordy and pictures are good as people
Aw.
sew at all the levels. Yeah, I agree. And because then if you know that step, if you know, okay, this is pretty standard for making a bag at this step, then just skip it. It's not a big
Right. Exactly. And with both my patterns, if you are more advanced, you could absolutely adapt them so many different ways as well.
right, exactly.
So I just see the question pop up. So I'm teaching on Sunday. I think the time is 2 o'clock.
Mm,
It's the winter crescent bag. So it's my own pattern, and I believe there's still a few seats left.
yes, there is, last I looked. Did you see it on your channel? Did you share it off to your socials?
For the
That question, I didn't see one come in.
it just popped up on the StreamYard that
Oh,
I'm
cool.
seeing. Like,
I
yeah, it's like
I
literally
didn't
right
see it.
underneath our pictures.
Cool. But yeah, yeah, so it's Sunday is your class. They can go on to sewmagicalexpo.com under where it says shop or buy tickets. There is a category that says Tennessee classes. You can go on there and you can see all the classes that are available. But yeah, you just scroll down and it'll probably, I think it's like the second page in since it starts with W, they're alphabetical in order. Oh, somebody just said one seat left. Is that?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
if that's Alex, I don't know. I hope not. So if you're watching this and we can't see your face or name, you can click where you're watching this and hit streamyard.com/Facebook, and then we can see it. But if not, throw your name at the end. I'm assuming it's Alex because I don't think anybody else can see besides Brittany how many seats are left, or maybe one of the other teachers, but who knows? But yeah, so that's almost sold out, which is exciting.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was like
So
really blown. I was like, oh, 2 people are gonna sign up. And when signups opened and I called my parents, I was like, Mom, Dad, you're not gonna believe this. Like I was like, wow. So thank you everybody. Like I don't know. I feel like sometimes we I don't want to say sell ourselves short, but like I totally get imposter syndrome sometimes.
imposter syndrome. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, I get it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So
Nobody wants to come to me.
yeah. No, we all want to be there.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that you wanted to tell us about you or your company or your class or anything else?
No, off the top of my head, not anything. I just really wanted to say like thank you to the whole like sewing community and all of you at Sew Magical Expo because like this the community you've built is just like amazing and I'm so grateful for like as a company people coming to my website and we get repeat buyers now and just seeing it grow over the last like 2.5 years. I'm just extremely grateful and just really wanted to say thank you.
Hey, we're happy that you're a part of our family and you keep
Yeah,
coming back
thanks.
and hanging out with
Yes.
us. I know. I remember the first time, like, I think we talked and everything, and I just seeing your growth from you're like, I just started.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
where you're at now. But you've built such great relationships too. I know you and Susie from So Girly Fun collab so much, and I love seeing the
Yes.
collaborations and just being able to like
Yeah.
see all the growth, and I it makes my heart happy to see people growing with us because like, that's what I want. I want us all
Yes.
to really just get out there and help the community and help people learn to sew and just get excited
Yeah.
about it again.
Yeah, exactly. And like, if you're coming to Tennessee, like please come say hi, like come by the
Yes.
booth. Like Jason and I will be there. My mom and dad are supposed to come and help. And I'm
Really?
really
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I'm
really
so
exciting.
excited. Yeah. So if everything goes as planned, they're gonna come help and we're gonna turn it into like a little family vacation.
And
So
yes, Jason is amazing too. I think
yes.
I saw Jason more than I saw you in Florida.
Yeah.
And so I had several conversations with him as well.
Yeah,
But it was amazing.
he is like if your package if you order from us and it's at the post office in like an hour, that is all thanks to Jason. Yeah, I'm super grateful for him. Like he was like wrapping zipper tape and cutting and yeah, I couldn't ask for more support. Honestly, I'm really grateful.
That's amazing. Somebody said they won't see you in Tennessee, but in Florida?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Uh, because I'm a teacher and our
Yes.
our school here in New York City starts after Labor Day, so
Uh-huh.
it's like 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
But the weekend I believe is Rosh Hashanah weekend,
It
which
is, yeah.
we get those holidays off. So
Oh,
I'm
really?
hoping I have to see if I can make it work with like personal days or take off the days, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping to be in Florida. That is the plan. I just haven't, sent it to you or applied yet because I'm still trying to make sure I can make it work.
This was somebody commented it. It was my subtle way of being like, "Hey, are you gonna come hang out with us again?"
Yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping to be there as a vendor. If not, like I'm hoping that I can at least like fly down. But
Yeah,
our goal is to be there as a vendor. So I'm gonna spend my summer trying to finagle that and seeing if I can get it to work.
that would be amazing. I would love it.
Yes, but you have to keep Tennessee in the summer, so then that way is not a problem with the schedule.
Look, 2024 dates should come out soon. I don't know if people are gonna be happy or upset, but we'll see. We'll find out. I don't
That's
know.
okay. We'll just try to make it work wherever. The
Okay,
only
deal. Thanks.
Yeah, the only one was like Texas. There was like we can't get from New York to Texas in a weekend, but
It was
Florida
hard
we
for
could
us to get there in a weekend.
Florida we could drive that. That like that's in a day.
Great shot.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, Amber. It was amazing to see you and talk to you, and we'll see
Yeah,
you
thank you.
in about a month.
Yeah, it's so crazy. So yes, thank you so much, Kayla. I appreciate everything.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, you too. I'm gonna join in and watch the rest.
Okay, cool.
All right, good night, everyone.
Night. If you're still here, come hang out with us for a little bit longer. I am here to answer any questions you have. We do have a ton of events still coming up for the rest of the year. And I can talk about some of our previous events if you'd like as well. We just got done with So Whatever Weekend. I flew back on Monday. That was a Sewing with Lauren / Mormino event hosted by Sew Magical Expo. So it was the first time we've done and hosted an event versus running our own event. And that was so much fun. It was so relaxing. We had 16 industrial sewing machines in the room, plus 4 domestic sewing machines as well. Those were brought by the guests. And it was just bring whatever projects you have. Lauren Mormino, she just posted on her YouTube channel a recap video that was a combination of our videos and time lapses from over the weekend. So please feel free to look at that. It was so much fun. Yep. Mariana was there as well. And I know a lot of people are looking forward to coming back to it. It is going to always be a very limited amount of people because we want it to stay intimate and stay fun. Hopefully we can expand it and make it a little bit bigger in the future. But all that is kind of in work. And I know Lauren's very excited to bring back more of them and to continue that on. Everybody had at least 2 opportunities to shop at the Mormino headquarters, which was really cool. And so many people got so many projects done. There's several people who had never sewn on industrials before that got to do it in a very comfortable environment. And it was just relaxing. We ate good. We hung out. We made new friends. We got to see old friends. And it was just an inspiring weekend. And while it was still work, like it always is, it was very rewarding work and being able to relax along the way. I got to sew, Alex got to sew, Lauren got to sew, Brittany got to sew. Anybody who was working the event also got to sit down and sew, which was really cool to see. We even had Jenny from Sincerely Jen Patterns, who created the apothecary pattern, if you know, or the Mormino, the one with Mormino. I can't remember the name of the pattern, but she's done a lot of amazing patterns. She was there as well, and she was helping a couple people out as well. Oh gosh, that's a fun question. I'll answer that one in a second. But Alex made their first peekaboo. Yes, it was so great. It was really cool to see everybody just cutting out patterns and trying new things. We had Deanna, who was testing a pattern. Was the PPP by Louise Mercer, and that's coming out soon. And she made 15 of these things over the weekend. It was so great. And then people were finishing projects from Texas, Sew Magical. I can't explain how fun it was. But there's several more of those in work. I don't know the exact dates or the locations yet, but Lauren and I are crunching it out, and it's going to be really fun. So I'm excited to be able to announce those in the future. And then right before that, we also had, 2 weeks before that was this first So Magical at Sea, which was on the Mariner of the Seas. That was a very interesting cruise. So the poor people who have never been on a cruise before, thank you for coming on a SMAS. Hopefully you want to come back again. It was an oddball. The cruise had at least 3 medical emergencies where twice we had to deviate and go back to shore, back to Florida, instead of going on a normal route. That is not standard, but it made for an interesting cruise. We had to switch days around for classes, but everybody had so much fun. Some people didn't come to the classes. They went and explored the ships instead. And it was just meant to be relaxing, but you still got to learn. You get to still sew and craft and learn something new if you wanted to. It was just, it was a, I just can't explain how the cruise was. My happy places on the ocean, on the water, and just being able to have so many people there with us was amazing. So our amazing videographer, photographer team, Art and Tony, are working on all the photos and the video still for that to come out. So as soon as that's ready, I will drop the recap video on that, and I will post all the photos as well. Well, let me rephrase it. One of the team will post all the photos, but we'll post it in the Facebook group so y'all can see that. And the recap video will be on our YouTube channel, and then we'll post it over to the Facebook group. But I can't wait. The December cruise still has spaces available. We have quite a few spaces available, actually, and because we increased the size of the group quite a bit. And on the December cruise, we haven't finalized the classes yet, but I can guarantee you there will be at least one sewing class on sewing machines, and there will be at least one serger-based class on that cruise. And we might have no sew classes as well again, because that was, when you go on a cruise, you want to relax. So we wanted relaxing classes too. We didn't want it to be just sewing. We wanted it to be, you can still learn these skills, take them home and everything like that. But it was just, so if you went and maybe went hard in the casino or found one of the several bars or just stayed up late watching one of the shows, you could come to class the next day and not feel like you were exhausted. Yes, and we had the painting. We we had some painting stuff because I really wanted it to be relaxing and fun, but also have sewing and crafting because that is true Sew Magical event. Do we have balcony cabins? We sure do. We have almost exclusively just balcony cabins. We have spacious balcony and balcony for two single, double, triple, and quad occupancies. And we also can get you suites as well. Suites are not in our standard room block of discounted rooms, but if you would like a suite, then all you have to do is let us know in advance, and we will go down the route of requesting that suite to be added to our block. And why that's really important is if you book outside of our block, you are not guaranteed to be able to participate in all the Sew Magical at Sea events. So please ask us first before you book anything through the cruise line directly. Always come through us. And if you don't see one of the options that you're looking for a room type, let us know and we can go request that. We have at least one person who's already requested a suite, and it's locked in now. So please feel free to request a certain type of room if you don't see it. But yeah, so we're coming up, I think we've already done the deposit in the first payment. I think the second payment is going to be due here in the next couple months. So you have plenty of time to come and join us, and participate in that. We're going to try to get the classes out here right after Tenne-SME. It'll probably be early, mid-July, where we'll have the teachers announced and the classes and all that. But second, Sew Magical at Sea is going out of Port Canaveral. It's going to Cozumel, Mexico, and it's going to the Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is Royal Caribbean's private island. So your food and drink packages and anything that you kind of purchase on the cruise does work on the island as well. There are extra excursions you can pay for and get, the slides, the cabanas and all that stuff. Those are all extra, but that's really nice because you can go on the island and you can enjoy the food and things like that. Cozumel, Mexico is my absolute favorite port to go to. We are going to have a fabric field trip. There is a sewing store there that I adore. I've been to every time I've taken a cruise that's gone to Cozumel, I've gone to the sewing store. And so we're going to take a field trip there. If you want to join us, it'll be optional, and it will be a walking based thing because it's right there in the port, and we'll show you where to go. You can buy whatever you want. And it'll be really fun. Thank you, Alex. The second payment is going to be June 10th. So here in a couple weeks. Yes. Cozumel has, a lot of great variety in fabrics. It leans heavier towards, I would say, bag making than it does clothing, but they do have quite a few knits as well. Their chiffon selection for the prices are amazing. Keep in mind, in Mexico, the dollar to their currency exchange is drastic. So you can get, I mean, I've took a whole carry-on suitcase worth of fabric and paid maybe like $30. I think a lot of the fabric I purchased was around, and again, this was pre-COVID, but it was about pesos. Thank you, Alex. Was about maybe anywhere from $2 a yard to $6 a yard. And some of it's like hit or miss. Some of it's like really good quality. Some of it's not. You just touch it, feel it, but it's so fun. So we'll definitely do that. And then afterwards, if you want to join us, we'll go over to my favorite restaurant in Cozumel, which was my grandma's favorite restaurant. And my grandma is who taught me to sew and do all this. So every time I'm in Cozumel, I have to go and have a margarita in memory of her. But it'll be a lot of fun if y'all want to come and hang out with us. Yes, Fran, it's going to be so fun. It's not a big store, but it's got a lot in it. So I'm excited. So that will be on the second cruise. You can go purchase the deposit, at least get your Sew Magical at Sea deposit. And then once you send that in, you will receive steps on what to do next, but you can go ahead and purchase your deposit and your first payments for both the SMAS pass and the cabin. But yeah, so 2 weeks before we went on that cruise, we were in New Orleans and we had our NOLA. It was actually the first Sew Magical retreat. We've had a lot of firsts in the past 2 months, but it was the first Sew Magical retreat. It was in New Orleans. It was at the AC Hotel. It was about 2-ish blocks off of Canal and Bourbon Street. So it's close enough, but not too close. And it was a blast. It was a small group, but we had so much fun together. We all got to know each other really well. Salty Sews taught a dress. Laura Mormino taught a bag, and everybody went out in their full outfits, and we took photos and had beignets. And then a part of the group went out further and just had fun on Bourbon Street. And then it was, I can't, it was so good. It was so much fun. And we will be going back to NOLA for sure in 2024. That is on our list as well. So if you missed out on that one and you're really excited about wanting to try to do something small and intimate like that, not as overwhelming, I would say, sometimes as the expos can be, there's a balance. Some people really like the big crowds and the vendors and everything, and some people just want to take a class and go to a small thing. I would say a Sew Magical retreat or a Sew Whatever Weekend type event would be great for that. If you're going in the middle, in between, a cruise is great if you're comfortable being on a ship. So we're really trying to gear up 2024 and the rest of this year to have that variety where anybody can come and participate and feel comfortable. Yeah, Amy, get on the cruise. I don't know who said it down there, but somebody said, Amy, you game for a cruise? Let's go. Let's do it. So yeah, NOLA was a blast. I can't wait to go back again. And then, yeah, so here for the rest of the year, we've got Tenne-SME. It's going to be June 30th through to July 2nd at Gaylord Opryland in Nashville, Tennessee. That is going to be amazing. We have almost 40 vendors. We're just a hair under 40 vendors. 40 vendors, y'all. This is the most vendors we've had at any one event. So let's go. Y'all come, bring your friends. You can come on a no class pass and just come shopping. There's so many great vendors. I'm stoked for it. And we have the fashion show, the inspiration hall. Those have signups currently available. So please go onto our website and sign up for those. The meetups and exchanges are out as well. So check those out. There are still classes that have seats available. Like Amber's class had 1 seat left. So some of them are kind of just sitting there with like barely any seats, but there are classes with seats still available. So check those out. I know the industrial sewing room for the open sews has spots still available. So you can check that out. There's just so many varieties. There's quilting classes, there's embroidery, there's bag making, clothing making, there's no-sew crafting classes. So go ahead and check all those out. There's even a painting class, y'all. And then the Saturday night party was just announced. The Sew Legendary party, which is hosted by Salty Sews, has just been announced. So that was posted in the Facebook group as an event. And you can kind of click that if you want to kind of stay up to date on it. But there's going to be karaoke, games. I don't know. Salty Sews just knocks out of the park when it comes to these. On our cruise, they did on our welcome aboard party, they did a whole Star Wars themed party with an icebreaker and giveaways and stuff. So they always do a really fun job making people feel included and kind of breaking that ice and getting people to interact and get involved and things like that. So that's on Saturday. So you can dress up like a musical legend. I don't know what I'm doing. I always like I half-ass it. I'm not monetized, it's fine. But like I just half the time, like Texas, I threw on cowboy boots with my leggings and my SME shirt. It was fine. Any other time I put on joggers or I put PJ pants on because I've like, can we just keep it somehow PJ themed? So if y'all can come up with a musical legend who wore PJs that I can get away with wearing sweatpants or cowboy boots, that'd be great. Thank you. But let's see. Yes. So Tennessee, vendors, classes, teachers. There's a D-Stash Bash room, so don't forget about that. But all that is coming up here very shortly. Alex and I will be in Tennessee here next week to go through our 1-month visit to kind of finalize all the details. We're hoping to have a couple new things available for you in Tennessee that we're going to test run out. But more details on things like that here coming up shortly. Oh, Blondie wore PJs in the videos. But I'm not blonde anymore. I'm just kidding. Blue and white striped pajama pants. No! I don't want to be a banana. Anybody remember the bananas and pajamas? It was like 90s throwback right there. Okay, so but after Tenne-SME, right after that, we have a little break. And in August, we have Sew Bagical. That's right, Bagical, not magical. It's not a typo. And it is our first event of its kind. It is a 3-day weekend of bag making extravaganzas. It will have 1 classroom of industrials, 1 classroom of domestics, and 1 no-sew classroom. The teachers are absolutely amazing. We have Jess from So Many Creations. We have Nicole from Sonar. We have Ellie from Clumhouse, and we have Lauren from Mormino or Sewing with Lauren. And I do love bananas, Alex. But they're all teaching a variety of classes. And the coolest part is you don't have to choose your classes. You get to come and you get to try everything. You get to be in every classroom. So each day you switch classrooms. So you might be on the industrial room one day and then switch over to the domestic and then switch over to no-sew. And everybody will get to experience sewing with leather, cork, vinyl, waterproof canvas, cotton canvas, edge coating, working with hardware and snaps and presses. And there's just so much knowledge to be had between these 4 teachers. We are also going to have pop-up shops on at least 2 of the days. And those pop-up shops will have all the teachers who are who have things to sell. Plus, here very shortly, I know some people are waiting for us to give this information out, but we're going to have the availability for people who aren't teaching to come and vend as well. It will not be a booth setup. It is a table-based setup, and it is limited hours. So the cost is very low to participate, but that will be available. So if you're in the Midwest or you're comfortable with those, that kind of outline, you'll be more than welcome to come and apply it and do that as well. So again, that information will probably be out here in the next few weeks, hopefully before Tennessee, but it might be right after Tenne-SME. We just have a lot going on around here. So And yeah, just keep your eyes out on that if you're interested in that. If you're really, really interested, feel free to send us an email. We're going to get the same answer I just gave you, but at least we can kind of get an idea of who's interested and everything like that. So we're just trying to make sure there's enough space for the teachers first, and then work out making sure we have a nice fair cost in there for y'all, because we really want the vendors to come and be able to show off their goodies and get some sales, but also for our guests to come and experience some new vendors as well. So that's Sew Bagical. There is food included. All your class supplies, class kits, all the machines are going to be included. There is an option for you to bring your own domestic machine if you would prefer that. If you're used to sewing on a semi-industrial, that's highly suggested. It is a slightly lower ticket cost. And there's going to be a lot involved with that one. So we have not sold out on that. We're about 75% sold out on that. So if you're interested in that, please hop on that. Right now, it is the deposit and the May payment that is due. You don't have to pay the full amount up front. It's only deposit in May. Then there's a June and July payment as well, coming up in June and July. So after that, we have then a Sew Magical Expo Florida, which is year 5. It's going to be our 5th year in Florida. And I'm stoked. The vendors coming in and the classes coming in are absolutely spectacular. I couldn't ask for a better 5th year of this event. I'm just mind blown. So Alex already dropped the very first class as well. It is Shanova from It's So Nova. If you follow her on YouTube, she is teaching a really cute little chalkboard bag. It's adorable. It's Hi, It's Me chalkboard bag. So check out so all the classes are going to start coming out for Florida. So if you're bummed about not being able to come to Tennessee or in Sew Bagical, stay tuned if you're coming to Florida, because the classes are going to start getting announced. We do not have exact dates on when all the class information, schedule, or the signups are, but the announcements are starting to roll out. So here in the next couple weeks before Tenne-SME, we will have the exact dates on all that as well. So kind of keep that in mind. Keep an eye out. I'm stoked. It's going to be great. So if you're interested in vending at Florida, please get those vendor applications in ASAP, because we're quickly filling up the vendor hall. It is a much bigger vendor hall. Let me rephrase it. It's a bigger hall than we had in the past, but it still is going to be limited size. So if you are interested in vending, please get that in ASAP, because once we hit capacity, we will go on a wait list. If you were for Tennessee, we were on a wait list for a while until we were able to work out getting additional people in. Florida, and then after that, we have Sew Magical at Sea in December, which we've already talked about. There may be an event coming out in between those, but TBD. We'll see. And then I know Melanie from Zorel is doing So Haunted. And so I'm super stoked about that. If you're not in the So Haunted Facebook group, please go join that. I myself will be attempting to travel out to that because I want to participate, and I think it'll be so fun. I think it's a really unique and fun idea. Somebody just sent me a picture of Billie Eilish in pajamas. I guess somebody else told me Billie Eilish last weekend too. I'm like, I don't know what to go as. So I'm going as Billie Eilish now. She had green hair for a little bit too. Maybe not as green, but it would work, right? Oh, gosh. So another fun fact is our website is currently in the background getting completely revamped. So I know there's been some frustrations with the website, how it works and things like that. Just stay tuned. It's getting worked on, and there will be a much better solution both in your accounts, how the front page looks, navigating it all. So that is it's on its way, and I'm really hoping it's going to be here in the next month or so that we'll be able to launch that and provide y'all a much smoother online experience than what we've had in the past. And yeah, 2024 dates are coming out here shortly. The expo dates will probably come out before the rest of the event dates. so that you all have that. Because when we get to Tenne-SME, I really want to be able to tell you all when the next Tenne-SME is going to be. But yeah, you will have to sing her song karaoke. I am not singing, y'all. Nope, nope, nope. I will sing along in the background, and I'll be like, "Oh, y'all are so great," and I'll sing along with y'all, but I ain't singing. Um, so, oh, there was a question, and I did not answer it, did I? This one. Did you name the stalker van? I did not name my van yet. I put it up on the Patreon group, and I didn't get as many responses as we were looking for. So maybe I'll make it a public thing. We right now it's just the creeper van is what we've been calling her. She really does need a name, and she needs a wrap. So I think it's going to be a 2-part process. We need to name her, and I'm hoping by the end of the year we can get her a wrap so she looks pretty and not so creepy. Because I don't think, once we wrap her, we're not going to want to call her Creeper Van anymore. So, hi, Nova. I just talked about your class that just got announced today. I'm so excited for it. It's so cute. And I love that you use chalkboard vinyl. It's going to be adorable. Oh, gosh. So haunted. Gosh, I can't think of anything else. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to drop them here. Also, you could always email our support email, support@sewmagicalexpo.com. We are no longer taking personal Facebook messages. Unfortunately, it's just too much to handle. There's so many of y'all, but please feel free to message our support email. We typically get back within 2 to 3 days. We try to be as prompt as possible. Oh yeah, Nova. So Melanie from Zorel is doing a Sew Haunted retreat here in October, I believe. So I'm gonna try to get my butt out to California finally to go hang out with her. Creeper van wrapped in rubber ducks. That isn't creepy at all. Okay, that might be a little creepy. I don't want it to like be rubber. Like it's maybe one of our fabric patterns. I think would be really cute. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out at some point. Yeah, it'll be fun. Gosh, I lost my train of thought what I was gonna say next. You can ask questions on our support email. I really blanked on what I was gonna say. Oh, we're about to hit 9,000 members in our Facebook group. We're really close. I think we're about 100 people away. So I'll do one more giveaway when we hit 9,000. I don't know what we're going to do yet. It might be a 2024 ticket. I'm not sure yet. But when we hit 10,000 Facebook members, we're going to do a massive giveaway. We're going to get as many of our vendors and teachers and sponsors to come in on it as possible. I'm really hoping it'll be like a 2-week event type situation. I'm really hoping to be able to give away like some really big Sew Magical related things, maybe like a free SMAS pass, or I don't know. I have a couple ideas in mind. So I'm really hoping that we get to 10,000 before the end of the year. But first we got to get to 9,000. So invite your friends to come along and join us. And yeah. So again, if y'all have any questions, please drop them here. I'm getting a couple texts about messages or questions. Sweet. If you follow Ellie from Clemhouse on her newsletter, she just dropped some information about Sew Bagical if you want to check that out as well. I'm getting more hoodie swag options on what to wear for Tenne-SME. I don't know. Is Billie Eilish a musical legend though? Is she though? I heard Hulk Hogan may not be in attendance though for Tenne-SME. I'm a little upset, but it'll be okay. I heard there might be an Elvis in the house. I'm really hoping for a Dolly. Are we gonna get some Tina's in? Did you hear about Tina? Poor lady. Ugh, heartbreaking. Okay, well, I don't have anything else. Justin Bieber wears hoodies. Is he a musical legend? I could be a mashup between Justin Bieber and Billie Eilish. I don't have anything else to chat about tonight, but if you have any questions, again, please feel free to ask on the Facebook group or through our support email. And I hope you all enjoyed our vendor and teacher spotlight. We do have another one of them. We're going to aim for hopefully early next week. That we needed to get rescheduled because one of our peoples was a little sick. And then the week after that, we will have a wine and chat as well. So please stay tuned. And thanks for joining us again. I'm not doing face tattoos like Post Malone, but yeah, no. I don't know who wrote that, but hilarious. Okay, y'all have a great night, and I will chat with y'all soon. Bye.